Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Derek here from OA Hunt, and today I'm going to go over a list that I put out a couple weeks ago. I'm going to show you what the list looks like and what each column and row does and what some of the data means. So, just to get you familiar with it and so you know what to expect when you see one of my lists. So, no matter what list you get from me, whether it be a Free Leads Friday list and a daily subscription list, a one-time list, an OA challenge bonus list, it's going to look just like this, except for maybe like a different color, just so can differentiate which one I'm looking at. So, what you want to do if you want to make edits to this, I can't allow the edits to be made on this copy of it because this is the copy that everybody sees. So, you either want to file, click on File up here, and download it, make a copy of it if you want, or if you want to click down here on the tab. So down here you can see 510 and 511 because each list that I put out in like my monthly subscription list or the OA Challenge bonus list, they're in the same Google Sheet. They're just a different tab for each day. So you can click on that with your right mouse and copy to either a new spreadsheet or an existing spreadsheet. That way you can make copies to it and it won't affect it for everybody else. So what we've got here is a list, like I said, from a couple of weeks ago, and we're going to go through it. We got product name, store name, and category. So the product name is exactly what Amazon calls the product. So it's just a copy and paste from the Amazon title. Store name is going to be the source that you can potentially buy this lead from if you decide to move forward with that. And then you've got the category. So the category could be toys, pets, clothing, pet supplies, beauty and personal, whatever the category may be. And then next up, you got the store URL. So here we've got Barnes and Noble store URL and Amazon's ASIN and URL. So I build those into the same column here just to try and save space on this sheet because it does look like a lot of data and it can be a little bit overwhelming when you first look at it. So I'll try and save as many columns as I can. So I just combine those two. Now you can hover over and click on each link if you want, or what I like to do is I like to highlight both of them and I push Alt Enter. I think it's Mac Enter on a Mac if you're using that, and that will open both the source and the Amazon URL at the same time. Saves you a couple of clicks, and saving clicks saves time, right? So we got the store price over here and the column F, which is the next column over. So that's what you can potentially buy this lead from or lead for, and then the Amazon price next to that. So the Amazon price is either going to be the buy box price if there is a buy box, or it'll be, if there's not a buy box, it will be the Amazon FBA lowest price. And then we got a price badge here in column N. And what the price badge does, it's going to have either a 30 or a 90 icon in that row, or some of the rows might not have any icons at all, like row 5 here. So that tells us that the current price, so 22.65, is fairly close to what the average 90-day FBA price is. And then here, like the 30-day badge is going to tell you that the current price is consistent, is within a certain percentage of what the FBA 30-day average price is. Not the overall 30-day price, it's the actual FBA average 30-day price or 90-day price. And then, so this product here, the price is probably a lot higher. Maybe it just had a recent hike or something like price hike, like something like that. So this one doesn't have a badge because that price is not very consistent with what the 30 or 90-day average FBA prices have been. And then you've got your calculated net profit and your calculated ROI. Now, one thing that you can do here on my list is you can expand these columns that I do hide, just like I said, to try and save space. It's going to look like a lot because it does add 4 or 5 more columns to it. This is where we enter the 30-day and 90-day price, as well as FBA fees. And this is a calculation of the percentage change, so the current price to the 30-day or 90-day price changes, FBA average price changes. So these are what we calculate to get the price badge. So you can see this one's actually got a 33% higher current price than the 90 or the 30 or 90-day prices. So that's why it's not a very consistent price and it did not get that badge. Now, if you make a copy of this and you want to add in some extra costs, so maybe you have a prep center that you use, right? So it could be every item that you prep, it costs you $1.05 or something like that. It'll automatically update your net profit and ROI for you. So if that's something that you do across the board, you can just make that, you can drag it down and it'll change, it'll update all your net profits and ROIs. So those are columns that I keep hidden there just to save some space, because really the price badge is what you're getting out of those columns there, aside from the extra costs. So when you see it, it will look like this. And then moving up, we got the current bestseller rank and the 90-day average bestseller rank. So that's what the current rank is. And then the next column over is just going to be the 90-day averages. And then we got estimated sales per month. So this is just an estimation, whether it be from a third-party software like Jungle Scout, I think, is one that they use. Or we often use the one that Tactical Arbitrage estimates for sales per month, because I know Alex has got a really complex algorithm that he uses for that. So we try to use that as much as possible. And again, those are just estimated sales per month. There's no perfect way to calculate that. In the column over that, next to that, we've got the number of FBA sellers. We always stay under 15. So sometimes you'll see 15 FBA sellers, but often you'll see these two don't even have any FBA sellers at all. But our criteria is under 15 FBA sellers. And then the next column over, you're going to see a buy box check mark. So does this list or this lead here, this Funko Pop, have a buy box? If it's checked, then yes, it will. If it's not checked, like these three here, they do not have buy boxes. So that's what we call a suppressed buy box. So that means this price here will be the lowest FBA offer. And then we've got notes. So if there's shipping, we get free shipping at $35 here from Barnes & Noble. This lead is a pack of 6. This one tells you the color, and sometimes you'll see hazmat. If it's a hazmat lead, it'll be red like this to alert you. We do allow, from time to time, a hazmat lead to be on the list because I think they're often extremely overlooked because of, you know, the additional cost that it has with prepping or the hassle that people don't want to go through to get, I guess, ungated in hazmat. And then the last two columns are going to be cashback and gift card percentages. So we use Rev ROI we just enter the highest cashback percentage. So this list or this lead here had rebates me at 12%, and this one had card cash at 11.1% that you could get back or save if you used a gift card from Card Cash, or you could save if you used Rebates Me. I'm not familiar with Rebates Me. I do use Be Frugal, Giving Assistant, Rakuten, and Top Cashback. Those are my favorite ones. So that's what you're going to see with the data overall across the leads. Down here, you'll see some notes. List data is accurate at time of upload. So when me and my team source these leads and enter them into the list, the data is accurate at that time. You know, prices change, everything changes, you know, products go out of stock, whatever the case may be. That's on you to make sure that you're verifying all that data when you buy the lead. If you buy the lead, and the restrictions that you may have on your account for that product, and then the local taxes or whatever else kind of fees that you might have. Leads with the 30, 90-day badge indicate the current price is consistent when compared to the 30 or 90-day average FBA price. We talked about that already. To open both source URL and Amazon URL, push Alt and Enter. Talked about that. And then cashback and gift cards, yeah, is not factored into the source cost. So the store price here that you see is just what you're going to get if you click on that product from Barnes & Noble, $9.99. There it is, $9.99. It does not factor in any gift card or cashback savings that you will get from that. I just consider those bonuses kind of free money. Then we've got a display here that's going to tell you the list averages. So on this list specifically, you've got an average buy price, an average sell price, an average net profit of, you know, whatever the case may be there. A couple quick links if you want to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, grab my OA Roulette Chrome extension. And then this one's important. If you see a lead that's on the list that doesn't look right, that you found a flaw with, or you have any kind of general feedback overall with the list, make sure you click on that, and you'll have a couple questions there. It shouldn't take you but a couple seconds to fill all that out and send that up to me, and my team will review it as soon as we get the chance, and we'll have the option to contact you in that form if you so choose. If you just want to be anonymous, that's totally fine too. I think that covers everything that you are going to have questions with that you need to know with these leads. I know this went a lot longer than I actually expected, but I think that if you have any other questions, you just respond to my email or email me at derekoahunt.com. And aside from that, happy hunting. We'll see you out there. Good luck.